All set, guys? Tom? Good? Okay, good to go.
All right, good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
I'm here to talk about what is perceived to be a police-involved shooting. Basically, in the 5600 block of South Shields at approximately 12:30, our officers performed an investigatory stop of an individual, at which time they found the individual to be armed with a handgun. As those officers were attempting to recover the handgun from the waistband area in the front of this individual, the weapon inadvertently discharged, striking the individual in the groin area. That same bullet is believed to have also struck the officer in the leg. The wounds were through and through. Both the officer and the individual were taken to the hospital immediately and treated. Both are in good condition at this time, and our officer is doing well. The other individual is stable. So, with that, if you have any questions.
Did you visit with him? What did he have to say to you?
Well, right now, he's been moved to another room, so I'll have that conversation with the officer a little later.
Is this an indication of how dangerous a job it is to be a police officer?
It is an extremely dangerous job. When we look at people who are armed with weapons, every one of those encounters has the potential to end with deadly force on either side, on both sides. So lives are always in danger when officers are encountering individuals who are carrying guns illegally. So we have to make sure that we get the message out for people to cooperate with officers, but we also have to get the message out to let everybody understand the danger that our officers are facing every day when they encounter armed individuals.
And did his partner to bring him to the hospital?
That I'll have to get back to you on it.
Superintendent, what was the nature of the investigatory stop?
That is still right now under investigation. You know, as a police department, we're careful about asking questions immediately upon the scene without our third-party investigatory body. So we have to make sure that our detective division, who's currently investigating, are also working along with COPA. So we'll get that information out to you later.
This was a physical engagement, wrestling kind of a situation.
I wouldn't categorize this as wrestling. What our officers did, they were attempting to disarm someone who was armed with a handgun.
Just a single bullet fire, Superintendent?
At this time, the information that we have is that there was one single bullet fired. There was one shell case.
Have you had a chance to review the video, the body cam video?
Yes, and basically the information that I'm giving you right now is what we've documented.
Do we know the age of the suspect and how long the officer has been with the department? So
I'll answer it. The officer was hired initially with the Chicago Police Department in 2018. The subject was 16 years old, a juvenile, and that's all the information that I'll provide because he is a juvenile.
Last two questions, please.
Yes.
Last two questions.
The officer very quickly shot through and through. He's going to be okay.
Yes,
And no
that's
shot
correct.
fired by officer?
No, at this time, no. No shots. Yes. We make sure that there's transparency here because it is a shooting where someone was shot. We want to make sure that it's investigated properly and everything is open.
And I'm sorry, it was the partner who drove the officer here to the hospital? Can you describe that?
That I would have to get back to you
It
on.
was police who drove the officer?
I believe so, but I'll have to get back to you on that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, hold on. We have the mayor who has a...
Of
course, thank you, Superintendent. Good afternoon, everyone. As the superintendent has indicated, this is yet another example of why it's important that law enforcement has all the tools that it needs in order to provide the type of safety and security that the people of Chicago deserve. And it also is more evidence of why critical investments in this moment for our young people is crucial to building a better, stronger, safer Chicago. The job that our law enforcement does every single day requires a great deal of bravery and courage, and we're grateful for that. And we have too many people who have access to guns, and that's something that is not just a citywide problem, but a national problem. Our commitment is still the same in my administration, is to make sure that we're doing everything in our power to ensure that young people in particular have an opportunity to fulfill their purpose. And so we're grateful, though, that both individuals involved in this are actually stable. So thank you all again. Appreciate you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor.
Yep.
Mayor Chicago, Brandon Johnson.
All right, thank you. We'll update the men's through news affairs. If you guys need anything, we'll get it out to you.